Alrighty, welcome back. We are on episode number 195 of Divinity Original Sin Part 1, the Enhanced Edition. Last episode, we were in the first garden by the God Box. We fought the Void Dragon and killed him, I guess? Maybe? With Astarte, and then she sent us back here. And when I first got here, I thought it was Cecile. She said she's sending us back to Rivelin where we started, and when you go to save the game, it tells you that it's the Source Hunter Academy. So we are at the Source Hunter Academy. We happened to level up at the end there. So if we take a look at our XP, we made it to level 23. Not that I don't think it matters, but we're at the end here. But since we have it, we did pick up another talent, so that would be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, our 8th talent. I don't think this matters, but we'll go ahead and do it as if it does. So if I were going to pick up another one for the archer here, actually before we do that, let's go ahead and spend our points here, and that would be defense. Yeah, there's no point going anywhere. So there and there. Bump those up. Alright. So, what could we pick that would be useful? Guess Holy would be good for her. You can always get another stat and attribute. We can get all skilled up. Gives you 2 ability points to spend, but I don't think that would matter because we have to spend more than that to get up. So I think Bully, right? Yeah, let's take Bully. Where's Roderick Rose? You can get up to bodybuilding 5. And we're in the same kind of boat with him. You can get thick skin. Picture of the health. Pack mule. Yeah, I think bigger and better BS. Just give him that. Action points 12. Another speed will give him another action point. Alright. So that would be the level. So I guess we'll do our search as if the game is continuing along its path, and maybe there's more to it. I don't know. I assume that was the end, but maybe there's more to it. We don't have the ability to go back to the shelter plane, so it seems like this would be all for naught. Anything that I do here. But, yeah. Source Hunter.
The hero of the hour. This is an honor indeed.
Salutations, Hunter. Good to have you back.
Look at you. I hardly recognize you. The adventuring life has turned you into a true champion, hasn't it?
I guess with that bodybuilding, it might be impossible to get the drunk on.
On the mend.
Oh, got it. Yeah, it's just gonna be a battle, a real battle.
Into the fray once more.
Real battle. God bless. Look how long it's taking. He loses the drunk before it even gets to it. Cannot make it up, man. How did I miss that sec? I hope there's not
I
a whole
feel
lot of this
better
shit here.
already.
God bless, man. The assholes that programmed this shit, man. I'll probably never be able to get that.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
Yeah, I can barely get it when I'm not drunk.
Look at you! I hardly recognize you. The adventuring life has turned you into a true champion, hasn't it?
Salutations,
Right, that's enough
Hunter.
rest
Good
for
to have
you
you
lazy
back.
dogs. Yes,
Oh,
sir.
no,
Yes, sir.
Why is the camera stuck? Bless.
Look at 'em, as wet behind the ears as guppies, but as eager as well-armed puppies. They'll rival even the likes of you afore the year's out.
Yeah.
I can't believe my eyes. Everyone here wants to be as famous as you.
Did you really save an entire city from the dead? By the seven, there is no greater hero among our source hunters than you. I can't believe my eyes. Everyone here wants to be as famous as you.
I can't believe my eyes. Everyone here wants to be as famous as you.
Hit 'em harder! Them dolls are out for your blood,
Did you really save an entire city from the dead? Then by the seven, there is no greater hero among us source hunters than you.
I can't believe my eyes. Everyone here wants to be as famous as you.
Bear daughter over here.
Oh, it smells wonderful, doesn't it, my friend? Rivellon, home again.
Great digger!
Long have we travelled, side by side. Now here we stand at the end of our adventure into a wilderness I never imagined. I will return to Home Forest. I know not what I'll find there now, but oh, I will sing our story from every cave and clearing. Our victory will purge that place of Jarrett's treachery. Come visit someday, won't you? I know Mother would love to meet you. Oh, don't worry. You're not gristly enough for her taste.
Look at 'em, as wet behind the ears as guppies, but as eager as well-armed puppies. They'll rival even the likes of you afore the year's out.
Oh, it smells wonderful, doesn't it, my friend? Rivellon, home again. Long have we travelled, side by side. Now here we stand at the end of our adventure into a wilderness I never imagined. I will return to Home Forest. I know not what I'll find there now, but oh, I will sing our story from every cave and clearing. Our victory will purge that place of Jarrett's treachery. Come visit someday, won't you? I know Mother would love to meet you. Oh, don't worry. You're not gristly enough for her taste.
That's it! Picture 'em as orcs, picture 'em as goblins, and kill them!
I think this encounter's broke. She's acting like they're on the dummies.
That's it! Picture 'em as orcs, picture 'em as goblins, and kill them!
Somehow me talking to Bear Daughter broke it.
Put some muscle into it! What are you? Shrimp or source hunters? Come on! Halt! Time to take a breather. You maggots tire more quickly than a one-armed grave digger!
To think the Academy was but a hair's breadth away from being blinked out of existence.
If you'd asked during our student years, I would have told you
They
to
were
let the void's
outnumbered,
will be
yes,
done.
But short of resolve, not on your life.
They couldn't have programmed it where everything was nice and spread out. Nope. Had to put all the text on top of each other again.
The Source scum's trap was set to blow, but they hadn't counted on one thing.
Source hunters!
Good gods!
Guess that's the
Source
Void Dragon.
scum's trap was set to blow. But they hadn't counted on one thing. Source hunters!
Good gods!
I find it funny that all these statues have a certain type of helmet, and I didn't see a single one that looked like that in the game.
They were outnumbered, yes, but short of resolve, not on your life.
Oh.
Gods!
You're here. Is it true what they say about your journey? It can't be, can it?
You're here. Is it true what they say about your journey? It can't be, can it?
My
Source
gods,
scum's
welcome
trap was set
home.
to blow.
Are you here
But
to
they hadn't
stay?
counted on one thing. Source hunters!
Good gods!
We heard you met frightful trolls demanding troll toll, but that you wanted to hear none of it. Crikey, I'd pay up in a hurry and no mistake.
Ho, comrade! Our reputations have galloped over far before we did. Old Captain Watrous won't believe half of what I told him, or so he says. He won't admit it, but he's giddier than a schoolgirl to see you again. Well, comrade, someone's got to teach these pups about going toe-to-toe against the dark forces of Rivellon. Reckon yours truly's up to the job.
Well, I mean, technically, since the source isn't tainted any longer, there wouldn't be a need for source hunters. I mean, when you boil it all down to it, everything in this game was Astarte's fault. Every bit of it.
For every bag of bones they shot down, another would worm its way out of the rancid ground.
Good gods!
That's a new one.
Well, well, well. Look who's finally back. Were you out hunting Source, or off finding yourself in Youthall Gore? So, out with it then. Who killed Councillor Jake?
Captain Watrous.
Source scum's trap was set to blow. But they hadn't counted on one thing. Source hunters!
Well, well, look what the cat wizard dragged in. The hero of the hour. This is an honor indeed. Welcome back. You won't believe all the stories we've heard about you. Salutations, Hunter.
Every
Good to
bag
have
of
you back.
bones they shot down, another would worm its way out of the rancid ground.
Good gods!
The hero of the hour. This is an honor indeed.
Where's that report, Hunter?
Oh. So you only get one chance at talking to Watrous. That makes no fucking sense.
Well, well, well. Look who's finally back. Were you out hunting Source, or off finding yourself in Youthall Gore? So, out with it then. Who killed Councillor Jake?
Another would worm its way out of the rancid ground.
Oh, we've heard the rumors. Source cult this and end of time that. The recruits may buy it hook, line, and sinker, but I've been on the farm long enough to know a tall tale when I hear one. I'll expect to find all the details in your report, Hunter. But first, you've got visitors. The kind I don't like to see loitering around Academy headquarters. Clear them out, and then get to writing. Do I look like your secretary? Go on. They're just inside. Gods above. There's at least 2 in every year. Look, I don't care what you do in your free time, recruit. But on Academy grounds, the recreational use of Drudenay is strictly prohibited.
Out of the rancid rancid ground.
I mean, they had to put her encounter right here to ruin that entire conversation. Oh, God. Maybe I can get away from it long enough not to hear it. Nope, it's still going on in the background. Retarded men. Speaking of, let's check out this. Where are we at here? It is done. The void is caged once more, and Riverwind is safe from its terrible wrong. Not too shabby for a routine investigation, if we do say so ourselves. Okay.
Here I finally am. The Source Hunter Academy. I tell you, Governor, never in my wildest dreams would I have thought I'd actually get to see the old girl with my own two eyes.
I wonder what would have happened if you didn't get his voice.
Not to mention I'm still pinching myself black and blue that I'm standing here a Source Hunter. Of course, I've you and only you to thank for that. So, cheers, Governor. Whiskey's on me. I, found a nice bottle down in the cellar.
Finally, we get to go sword to sword against the Source Menace.
Oh, I've got chills. Is this how you felt before shipping off to Sicile?
I've got chills. Is this how you felt before shipping off to Sicile?
Source Hunter, how I rejoice at your return. I may not have scurried through the first garden myself, but thundering tomcats, I can vividly imagine the terrible battle you fought and won in that starry realm. Leandra is dead. It had to be. Astarte is free. The Void Dragon enclosed anew and forever. So few people know that thanks to you and only you, they draw happy breaths. That Zigzags writes with fervor still, and that the Weaver quietly weaves as if nothing ever happened. Your quest is over, Hunter, but your glory is endless. One day your story will be sung, and your very name whispered in reverence. How honored I am indeed to be a footnote in your tale.
Not a bad place you've got here, Guardian. Not bad at all. Though I don't know if that sourpuss of a captain realizes you were all that stood between him and certain doom. Perhaps I can rustle up a nice charming elixir to soften that scowl of his.
Now, I'm sure after all they've faced, our heroes can handle the likes of him. How are you faring? True enough. Do you think anyone here, even the most wide-eyed recruit, would believe the entire truth? Sometimes I'm not even sure I believe it. That it did. It most certainly did. And yet you have emerged not only victorious, but having granted a second chance at life to every being in the realm. That you have, dear Guardian, and Rivellon will remain forever in your debt. Wherever you may go, you can cast your eyes about you and know that all you see continues to exist because of you.
I will return to Lacula. Leandra left a veritable legion of sorcerers in her wake, and they'll need guidance now that Source has been cleansed. I'm certain most will be delighted to learn they need not slaughter rabbits, or worse, to secure Source's blessings. And as for the rest, well, all these recruits will need something to do, won't they?
A wizard's work is never done, Source Hunter. I know not what the future holds, but I'll wait for it at my leisure with a pipe and a good book. And on a more personal note, I'm not entirely sure things are hopeless between Akara and I. I know she's angry now, but...
For God's sakes, I'm standing right here. And the answer is, never again. Not for all of Gungear's gold.
We have all of his gold.
We'll see.
I do so hope we'll meet again, Guardian. Aiding you on this journey has been the finest privilege I can fathom.
To your health and happiness, Guardian. And thank you.
Source Hunter, how I rejoice at your return. I may not have scurried through the first garden myself, but thundering tomcats, I can vividly imagine the terrible battle you fought and won in that starry realm. Leandra is dead. It had to be. Astarte is free. The Void Dragon enclosed anew and forever. So few people know that thanks to you and only you, they draw happy breaths. That Zigzags writes with fervor still, and that the Weaver quietly weaves as if nothing ever happened. Your quest is over, Hunter, but your glory is endless. One day your story will be sung, and your very name whispered in reverence. How honored I am indeed to be a footnote in your tale.
So this is it then, your alma mater. About as big as my palace's kitchen used to be, but it's not devoid of a certain charm. Well have we deserved a moment of rest, I say, and these halls will serve as good as any. Once we have had some sleep, and in dreams revisited the gardens of our triumph, I will take my leave of you, Hunter, and take to the wilds anew. Hiraka eludes me still, but even a ghastly marvel such as she will surface given time. And time, as you know, is a concept I am utterly beyond. That said, you are welcome to join me, of course. Your companionship, after all, has not been without merit. But that is an adventure for another day. For now, let us fill our glasses and toast to a universe redeemed.
Well, I could see Jahan becoming an evil entity in the next one. I don't know if I want to go through all of this doing this. I don't think I do. There's just so much shit to go through. And will I see anything different? Like, I hardly doubt it. I really do. Me. I'm so neurotic with stuff like this, though, in games. Especially when it's gonna fight me so much to do it. Look at this. You fucking gotta be. Look at it. It's slow walked all the way to the other side. Goddamn fucking game.
You remember the good old days, right?
Right now it's gonna do that. Just gonna slow walk all over the place.
As good as a new penny.
For every bag of bones they shot down, another would worm its way out of the rancid ground.
Good gods!
For every bag of
Writing
bones
these reports is frightfully boring. How I wish I was sent on an exciting mission such as yours.
How is it getting it from way over here? I mean, this is ridiculous. How did it get to this mode? Oh, this one it has to go up to. The other ones, no, I can get from clear across the fucking room. Makes no fucking sense.
Writing these reports is frightfully boring. How I wish I was sent on an exciting mission such as yours. Ah, for fuck's sake. All that time to get one and I can't get it. I can't even get the one I tried to target to begin with.
Into the fray once more.
Of course, it's gonna have to go that way. And yep, it's gonna have to come back up front. Unreal.
Writing these reports is frightfully boring.
Another
How I wish I
one
was
for the
sent on an
collection.
exciting mission such as yours.
Into the fray once more.
A weighty and finely crafted sextant that improves your ability to determine accurate angles might come in handy somehow. I wonder why they didn't make that a usable item. Craftable item.
Not even worth the rummaging. Sweet relief. I was really hoping to find something better.
See, that would have been so much better. I've got one of these at the very beginning of the game and used it like on my first bow, I think. They needed to make those far more, I don't know. You should have been able to get those far more often than we did. Oh, for fuck's sake. Makes no sense. You'd be halfway across the room over on the other side and pick up things. Here, you're right next to it. You gotta go walking across the other side to the table.
More junk. Into the fray once more.
Every bag of bones they shot down, another would worm its way out of the rancid ground.
Oh!
They were outnumbered, yes, but short of resolve, not on your life.
Good gods.
Here I finally am. The Source Hunter Academy. I tell you, Governor,
Can you believe
never
the
in my
fucker came right in
wildest
my
dreams
path?
would I have thought I'd actually get to see the old girl with my own two eyes. Not to mention I'm still pinching myself black and blue that I'm standing here a Source Hunter. Of course, I've you and only you to thank for that. So, cheers, Governor. Whiskey's on me. I, found a nice bottle down in the cellar.
Sweet relief.
They hadn't counted on one thing. Source hunters. For every bag of bones they shot down, another would worm its way out of the rancid ground. Good God!
More junk! So, this is it. After all we've discovered, after the battles we've won, I think it really is over. What do you suppose we should do now?
I'd say we more than deserve a little rest and relaxation, considering what we've been through.
And let our enemies cut us down while we sleep? Ha! Onward, I say, against all the realm's evils.
And thus the Guardians lived out the remainder of their mortal days. The end. Well, if you really want to know, when our two hard-headed but passionate saviors returned to Rivellon, they started up a steamy romance, a story for the ages. Equally familiar in their little home were the sounds of passion and the breaking of glass. And thus, Rivellon's first pair of cohabitating arch-nemeses lived out their days. What more could you ask for, little imp? The void is contained, the goddess is freed, and the saviors have returned to Rivellon. What more could you ask for?
Sound design. Those two right there. Alex and Felix, you fuckers. Maybe it was the sound intern. Maybe Ken was the one that was responsible. It's pointless to put up the voice actor credits if you're not putting up the characters they voice acted. Alright. So we'll end this episode here. Next episode, I'll pull some stuff up and maybe do some other things and then have a little discussion about it. And then after that, I guess we'll look at the achievements? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, later guys.